Alright, so first we've got the Cordellini, we have a natural rock, and then we have the Amazonite. So pick which group you would want, and I will get right back to you. Alright, you guys, so if you chose the Cordeline, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, okay, this is beautiful. Usually represents like fire. So, and oops, I know we're not allowed to do all that with YouTube, but they'll take it down. Okay, so we got the Three of Swords, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use these cards that I made. I love these cards. You can make your own as well if you're one of those people that need like constant affirmations. But this, let's see what it has to say. So for the Three of Swords, Spirit, tell me, what is the message? Alright, got one that's popped out. Another one. Oh, okay. So the first one that popped out was health. Then long. School. And detox. Alright, so let's read what the Three of Swords is in this deck. Let me see what this is called again. Gotta remember what this deck is called. Might be like just like a romance, or I'm not sure, but I'm gonna look it up and I'll tell you guys. So let's go to the Three of Swords. Okay, pinching. So it says, the magic of fire and salt. You must call attention to disagreements and incompatibilities before finding the courage to end a relationship that is now empty. Oh my goodness. So you must call attention to disagreements and incompatibilities before finding the courage to end a relationship that is now empty. Okay. So basically what this is saying, what I'm getting, to start the overall reading. So this could be about a relationship, or just the fact of establishing or understanding what was not working before actually ending it. And I feel like that has to play in here with your health and long and detox. I need to get clarification on school, but it could just be about the learning experience. So with health and detox, that goes hand in hand. So I feel like whatever situation you were in, it was toxic. It was something where it was making you unhappy. And so that is what you're having to work through. And before you can and that's taking a long time. Like, it's taking you a long time to kind of work through these emotions, to figure out what it is, you know, that wasn't making it work, okay? And I feel like that's the school, like, that's the lesson. Like, this could be years, however long, but it's just taking you a long time to figure out what it is that's not working. What popped out? Okay, we've got Leo in reverse, and we have eyes. So you might have a Leo or somebody that's spying on you. Could be this other person. And if you look in the background, it's like this other person that's spying on you in your connection. So there's definitely probably somebody that's coming in or trying to come in and read to see if this relationship is still, you know, a thing. They're waiting, honestly. Let's see what else. Oh, all right. Then we've got dogs in reverse, Sagittarius, Pisces, take a break and read a book. Okay, so let's see. Let's put this out here. So dogs, Sag. So with dogs and yeah, with dogs, I'm getting like a friend, somebody that you were close with, that you thought that this person was going to be, you know, the it person, and they are constantly, you know, not meeting the mark. And you're just, but it's just that cut and dry, because you guys have a lot of emotions and feelings for each other, but there's something on a level that is not working. And then you have Sag and take a break and Pisces. And I'm getting that maybe from these time periods, from like Sagittarius seasons right now, and then Pisces is in March. So for that time period, you're going to be taking a break, reading a book, relaxing, meditating, figuring it out inside within. What is it that really is not working in this connection? Because it's saying like before you can end it, you have to figure out what it really is. Okay, this card just flew out. What is my favorite food? What is your favorite food? What could that have to do with anything? Maybe you need to take yourself on a self-care date. Get your favorite food. Or someone's going to be asking you on a date. Can I get more clarification on what's my favorite food? Okay. Capricorn. Visualize what you want. What do you think? And get an oil change. Okay, so with Capricorn, what is my favorite food? Visualize what you want. So when I heard what is my favorite food, visualize what you want, what do you think? I just feel like these three cards are really talking about, like, you might have came onto this reading wanting to know something about someone else. And honestly, it's telling you, like, think about what you want. If you want to be with this person, or if you don't, if it's not working, think about what you want. And then it says, Capricorn, get an oil change. So think about, do you need an oil change? You might need an oil change. With Capricorn here, this could be talking about the season, but it could be talking about a Capricorn or somebody that's coming into your life, or somebody that you that you're connected with, and that person it's not working out with, or that's the person that you're interested in. It just depends, because I'm getting a little bit of both. Because it says visualize what you want, and then the Capricorn popped out. So I am getting a little bit of that. All right. Okay. Now, when I said that, these two cards popped out. I'm toxic in love. So this could be, okay, so now I'm getting the other way around. So it's not that that it's saying that you should go to the Capricorn or whatever, but maybe the Capricorn is the person, or they have a lot of Capricorn in their chart, that is toxic, that you love and that you're in a relationship with, and you would love to, you know, continue that, but it's just something that's not working out. And there's something there that you have to, you know, have to meditate on it and really figure it out. And that might be why you need a break, so that you can see what it is that you don't like, okay? And what is really causing the friction in this relationship, okay? So I hope you like that reading. I'm going to be trying to do more little small readings like this. But I wish you all the love and blessings, and have a great day. All right, you guys. So if you chose pile number 2 or the rock, I don't know. This rock is just so beautiful to me that I had to save it. And I'm like, you know, all the crystals always get out of shine. Let's see what these rocks about. Okay, so the first card that popped up, and I got to cover part of it, is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, the 7 of Pentacles popped up as your card. So let's see what that says. All right. Tiredness. It says the magic of the 7 knots. A love cannot remain pure and precious over time unless you learn how to give energy to your partner. So a love cannot remain pure and precious over time unless you learn how to give energy to your partner. Okay. So this is different. This is definitely different than pile number 1. So let's see what we working with here. So these cards I created. You can create some cards like this too if it helps you. But this is basically, you get a deck of index cards or whatever, and you write down all the different affirmations or different things, and then you flip your cards. And it usually reads your frequency really well. So I'm trying to figure out, some cards are already flipping out right here. This 7 of Pentacles, my pile number 2. Oh, okay then. What else? All right, let's do that so far. So the first one that I see is stay positive. That's a good sign. Career. Plant a seed. Dogs. This is the second time that I just saw dogs now. And the second time I saw long. And protect your energy. Okay, let's see what's going on. So it's for the 7 of Pentacles. It was saying that you need to basically cater to your partner, show love to your partner, show interest, all that stuff, if you want the relationship to last. Okay, so that means you don't just do it in the beginning. You don't just do it when the relationship's about to end. You're constantly almost like watching and observing, but still being yourself, okay, your natural self, but you have like an innate instinct of knowing what your partner needs and catering to your partner and doing what is necessary. And I know some people, it's going to be hard to hear that because they've been through some things. So I'm going to tell you what the cards are telling me. So like, if you choose to stay with somebody and you know that there's things that have happened in the relationship, you have to accept and take accountability that you decided to stay and that you decided to work things out. You know what I'm saying? You did not stay to keep reliving, rehearsing, or bringing up the same thing. You're here to now make things better, right? And do the inside work. If that person is willing. Now, if that person is not showing anything, then you might have to protect your energy, okay? But what I'm seeing is, it says stay positive. Then it says career, plant a seed, dogs, long, protect your energy. So what I'm feeling is, aside from your relationship, because your relationship is in the 7 of Pentacles, Okay, and we know the Pentacles has to do with finances. So since the Pentacles has to do with finances, your career could be something that has always taken the forefront of your life, and you might be feeling, see, with the Seven of Pentacles, it's usually like a sign of lack. So you're already kind of feeling tired and feeling like you've worked so hard, but you haven't reaped the benefits of what you want. So with the career and plant a seed, I feel like there's something that's going on. We're trying to boost a new business or trying to plant a seed, or you've already or you haven't planted the seed yet, and Spirit is like ushering you, like, okay, plant the seed, start this business, maybe do this together, okay, as a team of some sort. But I'm noticing that it's just been a long time that you've been doing this, and that it's draining on your relationship, and it might be even a sign to like slow down, protect your energy. Don't do everything so robust, robotic, okay, I'm hearing. Take your time. With dogs, I'm getting the same thing as like a friendship. Like somebody that's stuck with you this whole time and seen you do XYZ, be the best person that you can be, and they're rooting for you, okay? I'm definitely getting they're rooting for you. So what else is the message for pile number 2? What's the next message? Okay, we have eyes. This is the second time I've seen eyes. So now I've seen eyes, dogs, and long. So I've seen those twice in the reading. And it's just scary because you see how many cards there is? And those same cards are flipping out. They're flipping out. I'm not even picking them. They're flipping out. So anyway, so we have eyes here. So I'm definitely getting, I want to get clarification on that, but I feel like this has to do, when I see eyes, I immediately think stalking, somebody watching you. You might, with this protect your energy, it might be that you have literally a stalker. You're somebody that's trying to kill your energy. Bro, I swear to you, this card was in pile number 1 as well. What is my favorite food? I think what would be cool to do at the end of all of this is to do one big compilation reading of all the different cards. Okay. So it says, what is my favorite food in eyes? Can you please tell me what this means? What is my favorite food? Love. This popped out too. That's crazy. What is my favorite food in love? So maybe it's, so let's go back to what it was saying at the beginning. So at the beginning, it was saying that you have to cater to your partner, okay? And then I was saying also that you have to watch your partner. So I don't think that it's stalking. Actually, I think this is saying that you need to be intentional and actually look at your partner and have love. And when you look at them and think about what's their favorite food, what's their favorite, what's their thing. Like I'm hearing almost like, what is my favorite food? Like I'm hearing them ask you, like, what is my favorite food? Like, do you even know it? So that's what I'm getting. Like, you're almost getting so caught up in your career, this tiredness, this lackness, that now you're not even getting enough time to really be in love with your partner and really notice what their needs are. And it's gonna get to a point where they're gonna realize that they're not getting any attention from you, and that can start affecting your relationship. And I think it's important that we understand that we're all free beings here, and that if at some point you're not happy, you have the right to exit, and someone else does too. And so you have to, it is a game of sometimes chess, but you have to make sure that you're constantly filling each other's cups. Okay, so I hope you like this reading, and I wish you all the love and light and blessings, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right, you guys, we are back, and if you picked the Amazonite right here, ooh, so pretty. Gotta make sure I wash my hands because it got a little bit of lead in it. All right, so let's see what card you got. Oh, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. Make sure I cover up her body. The 10 of Pentacles. So we're going to go ahead and read what that card is. All right. It says desire. The magic of the mirror. Vanity is the soul of love. You must love yourself to let yourself be loved. And you must love yourself before you can love another. Now that's tea. That's tea, baby. Okay, so basically what it's saying is, in order, if you didn't catch the gist, but in order for you to even love someone, you have to love yourself. And before someone can love you, oh my gosh, these cards just flew out. And you can already see partially what it is. Before you can love someone, you have to love yourself. Before someone else can even love you, you have to love yourself. So these are the cards that just flipped out for this, okay? I'm insecure. We can do this. Am I special to you? Keep an open mind. I love this pile. And time to let go, baby. All right, so let me tell you what I'm already getting, because spirit, oh my gosh. All right, so what we were saying already was that you have to love yourself before you can love someone else, and before someone else can love you, you have to love yourself. So it all comes down to you love yourself. The first card that popped out was I'm insecure. So what I'm getting, not to call you out, pile number 3, but what I'm getting is that you might be battling with some insecurities. And this could be whatever it is about. It could be about your body, your age, your shape, your financial situation, whatever it is, you could be feeling insecure. Okay, or it could just be your position in your relationship where you've gone through some things and you feel insecure. Okay, and I feel like that's why it says we can do this. Okay, and it's saying, am I special to you? If you feel like, we can do this, I'm going to stick with you through those flaws, through those ups and downs, through the fact that you might believe you're not beautiful enough. And if you look at this card, I'm going to try to cover up her chest again. She is just like in awe of herself, and he is in awe of her. And I think that's the goal, is that when you're in awe, of awe of yourself, you're going to attract someone that sees your beauty igniting, okay? So after that, it says keep an open mind and time to let go, okay? Now, this right here, what I'm getting is whatever you have doubts about, you need to keep an open mind about those things, because those doubts are holding you back from seeing the bigger picture. They're holding you back in your relationship. So when it says time to let go, I feel like it's time to let go of the doubts. And it's time to keep an open mind and be positive about things, okay? Now, and look, at the bottom of the deck, it says YOLO. You only live once. Like, I'm starting to honestly find appreciation in times that I'm on my period or I gain a little bit of weight, because it then helps me love myself better, because I know that I'm gonna love myself through my workout journey or through eating back healthy after just eating so terrible for Thanksgiving and then Christmas. So it's like, it just helps me really just realize, like, my body, I'm stuck with this body. And so that the best thing for me to do is to love my body. And what I try to do when I think about loving myself is I think about myself as a best friend. Like, if I was my best friend, like, if you ever just feel like your soul or your spirit is a little bit different than what you look like on the outside, just imagine that that's your friend. That's your best friend. This body is your best friend that you came on this planet here in. And what would you do? Would you just tell your best friend that she's ugly? Would you just tell your best friend that, that she, like, just mean trash talk her? Like, no. Like, I'm gonna encourage her. Like, even if she's big. Like, I'm gonna be like, girl, you might have some lady lumps on you, but you about to get them off. And we about to shake them little lady lumps. My hump, my hump, my hump. All that. Like, but I'm change the language, and that's gonna help you feel more confident, and that's gonna exude in your relationship. So I'm really getting that in order for you to even find what you're really looking for, you have to love yourself, man. And it's freaking hard, bro. Look, this just popped out, love. You have to love yourself. Look at that at the bottom of the deck. Live in the moment. So many times we're thinking about a million different things, and those thoughts cram us, and look at that. Flew out. Career. Are you thinking about your career a lot, bro? And this is the 10 of Pentacles that is affecting your relationship. So you could be really getting insecure about, I'm getting that, like, look, stay positive. I'm getting that, like, your career or your financial position or something like that, it makes you feel like your self-worth is a little bit down. I don't know what you do for a living or what your career is, but it's something with your career or your money situation or something that makes you feel inadequate. And it doesn't even have to be that you're broke or anything like that. I mean, hey, we all broke. I swear, I used to tell people, like, I got money and I'm still broke, so I know that you ain't got no money. So it's like, it's not even about being broke, but I'm getting a sense, like, and I just got school that landed literally like this. It just said school. Okay. So maybe you're in school. You're trying to get a bigger position, a higher position or something. But it's like, let me see. Come on, tell me. Okay. Meditate. All right, let me figure it out. Yeah. I'm honestly getting that. Like, you're working towards a career. You might be in school right now. Look, Sag season. You might even be a Sag. But you're in school right now. You're trying to get this career and everything popping so that you don't have to feel self-conscious about yourself. What else? What else are we insecure about? What else do we need to work on? Last final messages. Aquarius. So you might have some Aquarius in your chart. But one thing, look, and it says you need to get out. So that might be what, okay, so you could be an Aquarius. It is Sag season. You might need to get out, okay? So get dressed up, get cute. Love yourself, okay? You need to feel like you're not just working or just in school or just doing boring stuff. Like, you need to do something fun, okay? You need to remind yourself who you are. Love yourself, okay? I think that's it. Anything else? Yeah. What is my favorite food? When I tell you, this card has popped out 3 times in each pile. I don't know what's going on with the food thing, but I feel like it meant something different for each pile. But for you guys, I feel like it's saying maybe to go get yourself something to eat. What is your favorite food? Think about what is yours. What is your favorite? What is something that you really love about you? And maybe introduce that to the person that you love. Like, hey, let's go to this restaurant. I really love this type of food. Like, and it might be something totally different than what you're used to, but I mean, what they're used to, but you never know. So I hope you like this and stay tuned.